So was it not a gap?
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world.
And it was like 50 Hebrews that came to Ghana. And we had planned on buying land. That was kind of like the plan. If we saw in Asebu, we were planning on buying land. So that was the initial reason why we came. I knew that we wanted to invest in Ghana or in the continent on Africa soil, but so that was kind of like the first step. So that's kind of how that was the inspiration, basically, just to go and just set foot on the motherland, right? So I came by myself, and I just fell in love here. And so when I came back home and talked to my husband about us possibly moving, even though we bought we were thinking we would get land, it never was like, oh, we want to live there. But when I came back and kind of told him how attached I was to the place, he really started, kind of doing his research on YouTube and just listening to people and praise Yah, he came aboard with, we were on the same page. So he was like, okay with coming. But of course he wanted to come and visit first. So this is why we're here now. We planned to visit and bring the whole family because my girls they're adults, but they're young, 18 and 22. So we wanted them to experience Africa or Ghana as well, in hopes that they would come back with us to stay. Yeah. So
Definitely, if your husband was supposed to be a footballer, maybe I would have tagged your husband as a defensive midfielder, because I like the way he defended you coming to Africa for the first time. So, Mr. Frank,
Yes.
What do you also have to say?
Well, what I do have to say, I did play football. I was on the offensive line. I played center at North Carolina Central University. But when Cheryl first came back, because I would see things before she would, because I see them on YouTube. So I would see things before she was seeing. So I would ask her, did you see this person property or facility or whatever the case would be? She said, no, I didn't see that. And then the next day she showed me a picture, says, this it? I said, yep, that's it right there. So I would like, so once again, I just look at different videos, and then she came back and said, I want to move to Ghana. I was like, oh, okay. And so I just continued to do my research. I like, oh, I like that. Yes, I like that too. And so I came to her. I said, yeah, let's move to Ghana. But like she said, I want to visit first.
Wow.
And so that's what we're doing now. We're visiting Ghana. And so some of the same things I saw on YouTube, I saw it in person. I was like, oh, I remember that, seeing that. So I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah.
So aside watching videos on YouTube, did you also had any doubt about what your wife was also saying, like moving to Ghana? Because you might have a doubt about something. Maybe people are out there telling you Ghana is good, Africa is good, but since your wife told you, you also wanted to be sure of what you said, even though you've watched your YouTube videos and so forth. Did you had any doubt in that?
I didn't necessarily have any doubt, but I guess I wanted to see things for myself. Like she told me, Ghana was a slower pace.
Yeah.
People say Ghana time, and she explained it to me. I was like, Ghana time, but I could see first.
So you're going to have to think about, well, how are you
Africa?
Sure. Yeah. There, like she said, we did sell a home. That was an experience in itself, selling a home. But I guess I was very excited about coming. So I try not to be too excited. Um, but we just to experience the different things that are here, and we're more open. Well, I know I'm very open to opening up different businesses that we can help um, create jobs for people here in Ghana, and we're very excited about that. And so we continue to talk about that every day. Well, just about every day, we continue to talk about that, and just experiencing firsthand being here in Ghana. That's my biggest thing.
Wow. So was it not a gamble for you guys to sell your homes coming to Ghana? What if you come to Ghana and then the thing that you are thinking, or maybe the plans that you have that you want to put in place in Ghana and it never worked? Was it not a gamble for you guys?
Oh, there's always, I mean, there's my philosophy, and I think probably both of ours, there's no guarantees in life. I mean, there's no guarantees. We believe that it was put in our spirit that we can come here and we can thrive. And so all we have to do is step forward and on faith.
Yeah.
Because when I came back, I was like, let's sell the house. And that's when the market was really prime for selling. So it took a little bit of time before I think Frank was like, let's do it. And then one day it was just almost like, okay, I'm ready. And I was like, really? Yeah. So it took a little bit of time, but I knew I was going to have to wait. I wasn't coming without him. So I had to pray about it and leave it for the Most High to take care of it.
So
Yeah.
he or she doesn't have that kind of mindset of disrespecting the person. What do you intend to teach, like, or maybe bridging the gaps between the African and the diaspora community, like bridging those gaps so that there will be an understanding between the two people?
I mean, for me, it's all about communication. So, I mean, you have to be around the Africans that live here versus the diasporan Africans. We have to come together, communicate, and learn each other. I mean, there's definitely going to be misunderstandings based on culture, so that's just going to be remedied by us spending time together and learning. You know, we have to we have to unlearn things and relearn things, and just I think the same for the African people that live here.
So, Mr. Frank, you have something to say?
I was just gonna say it's more so like she was saying, but the mindset. Having to like she was saying, the communication, learn each other, and we can learn from each other on different things, how to improve things for each other. So that was it. Yeah.
Like someone said, don't use your left hand. Like someone said, you don't want to use your left hand to that's something that somebody needs to tell us,
Right.
so we know not to, to try not to do that. Like it's not, you don't really think about it in our culture. That's not anything you really think about. So yeah, we just need to talk so we can communicate and learn what those differences are and things that offend people, so we know not to do them, and vice versa. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
As I know that you guys are in Ghana now, do you intend to leave again?
Yeah, so we are just here for vacation. We were here for 14 days. Well, we got cut a little bit short because our flight got canceled, but we made it, thankfully. But yeah, we're leaving in a little bit, but we'll be back.
So
Yeah.
how do you guys feel when an African call you guys a black American? Like, I have the same color as you have. How does it feel if an African like me calling you a black American? Is it an offensive?
I mean, I don't get offended. I'm not offended because, according to the culture and according to the documentation, that's what I am. From America, and my skin is quote unquote black, but I don't get offended. For me, it's more so just want to learn from another culture, learn from my own people how to survive and move forward, and continue to help one another. Here, that's my thing.
It's not an offense to say black American. I'm not offended by that, but I do realize that the labels that are put on us are not real. So it's because that's all we know. I can accept saying I'm black American is not, or if I need to describe myself, I might just say that because I know that people understand what that is. I'm hoping one day that we will relearn that, like we're just Africans. We're Africans. We're tribal. There's other ways of looking at like who we are, and those are things that we are exploring and we're going to learn as we go. So it's not offensive, but I know that, but it's okay to use it for now. I think as we mature, as we develop more, learn, we'll be able to come to a better way to describe who we are.
So how do you guys intend, like you being an African
to stand out because we're not from here at first, but learning the language, making sure we understand the culture and the history and all of that stuff, that's all part of